Holy sh**. 2023 is looking fire so far as terms to Funko Pop releases, so let's get right to it with today's video.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand new wave of WWE Funko Pops. Yes, Funko today as I'm recording this, but it would have been yesterday as this gets released, announced a brand new wave of WWE Funko Pops, and I mean, 2022 was already a great year as terms to the WWE lineup for Funko Pops, so for them to announce this decent wave today is already looking like 2023 might be the same for this lineup. So there's a total of 4 pops that were announced today by Funko, but there are 2 extra pops that weren't actually announced, but a photo was found showing 2 more different WWE pops for this wave. So without further ado, let's get on with the first photo that Funko posted. Alright, so the first photo we are looking at is a common pop in-ring moments of Bret the Hitman Hart and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels from their iconic Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12 in 1996. You have obviously Shawn Michaels with his white attire, which I actually do own that Funko Pop separately, and then we have Bret the Hitman Hart with the pink shades just kind of over his head there, which is pretty sweet and in a simplistic pose, which I mean, that's pretty decent. And I mean, Shawn Michaels is already in a pretty cool pose as he's going to do his signature pose as it is, which is really cool because a lot of the in-ring moments Funko Pops I find is just arms to the side. There isn't too much of a posing as terms to the WWE Pops, but I do like how Funko has acknowledged this match, considering that this is one of the greatest matches of all time. The next pop that was revealed by Funko, and it's one that I am ecstatic about, it is a 2-pack involving The Undertaker and Paul Bearer, which will actually be a 2-pack pop and pin bundle that will come with the WrestleMania 9 pin, and it's exclusive to GameStop. I am trying to collect every Undertaker pop that Funko has done, which I'm only missing one at the moment, and that was the announcement of the Undertaker in the casket. That was also a GameStop exclusive, and somehow I missed the pre-order for that. But this is awesome. I love how Funko is doing a Paul Bearer pop now. He basically looks exactly how I would imagine him in pop form, with like that pale face. You even have like the eyeshadow around the eyes, and then just a simplistic mouth that's there. I think it's really awesome. He's holding the urn. The Undertaker pop, though, I'm a little iffy on because, I mean, he just looks like he's in like a zombie pose, which I mean, if his arms were more like sticking out, I think it would have also been a lot better if they had decided that for this it would be more of a moments where you have Paul Bearer on the one side holding the urn, and then the Undertaker is kneeling on one knee with his one arm sticking out, as he would normally do when pretty much Paul Bearer is summoning the powers of the Undertaker as terms to any wrestling match back in the early 90s, which would have been really, really awesome to do. But the fact that we have Paul Bearer here, I think it's perfect that they put him in a 2-pack with another Undertaker, because obviously I'm going to be getting it. The next Funko Pop that was announced for the WWE lineup is a glow-in-the-dark Bam Bigelow, which will be exclusive to Walmart. And this thing is pretty insane because obviously a lot of people have been wanting a Bam Bigelow pop for a long time. And I mean, so far, it's looking like the head tattoo is really, really awesome as terms to the Funko Pop, which I'm really curious to see how that is pulled off in the Funko Pop form when I see it in person and I get to take it out of box pretty much. Because I mean, obviously, for anyone that could be watching this and don't know Bam Bigelow all that much, Bam Bigelow was notorious for having his whole head pretty much tattooed with like, I believe it was like a flame design if I'm not mistaken, and it was pretty much covering his entire head. And then you have the outfit, which I'm very surprised that this pop is glow in the dark, but not at the same time, because obviously I'm assuming the glow-in-the-dark aspect of this Funko Pop is going to be the flames as terms to his attire, since normally when Funko Pops had flames, then they would add a glow-in-the-dark aspect to it. But the one thing I'm really excited about is to see how the actual head looks on the Funko Pop here, because I feel like this will make or break this Funko Pop. But overall, it's really cool that Bam Bam is finally getting his own Funko Pop, because I think it's long overdue. And the last Funko Pop that was announced for this brand new wave of WWE Pops before going into the surprise announcements is an early TargetCon 2023 exclusive reveal with a Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant pop in-ring moments from WrestleMania 3. And I mean, I felt like this was going to be made at some point, and I'm actually happy that it's going to be a TargetCon exclusive, because I wasn't sure if maybe the Becky Lynch pop from last year was going to kind of be a one-off as terms to like possibly having WWE pops as terms to these con exclusives, but I'm glad that it seems like it might be a yearly tradition now that we get WWE pops, and this is pretty cool. And if you guys haven't yet, we did do a TargetCon 2023 predictions video, and I did predict a WWE pop, but it actually was not this one, it was a different one, so you guys definitely should check out that one to see what I predicted. But this is really awesome. I love how it does say WrestleMania 3 on the ring, unlike the Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart in-ring moments that we just talked about, where it just says WrestleMania, but more in the like font of what it would have been back in '96. And then here with this classic match, obviously with Andre the Giant getting body slammed by Hulk Hogan, they did add the WrestleMania 3 logo on the apron there, and it does have the current WWE logo as I'm seeing, instead of like the old classic WWE logo. Maybe they didn't want to put WWF, but they have gotten away with having the old style WWF logo in the WWE way, so I'm surprised they didn't put that instead of this current WWE logo above the M for WrestleMania. But overall, really cool that they made it here. It would have been awesome if somehow they did pull off having Hulk Hogan body slam Andre the Giant, but I think that would have required them to possibly add that plastic stand to kind of hold up Andre, because I feel like the pops would have fallen over, especially because these pops, they aren't glued to the ring. You can actually take them off and replace them with different wrestlers. And the last set of pops we're going to be discussing about came from the back of the box as terms to Bam Bigelow when you were able to purchase it on Walmart's website. And you're probably thinking, okay, we see Jerry Lawler, Dusty Rhodes, Riddle, and Randy Orton from the last wave. What is brand new about this? And that is the pops in the bottom row beside Randy Orton, where it shows that we're going to get pops of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Rhea Ripley, which is pretty sweet, to be honest, because I mean, I think both of these wrestlers are definitely deserving of having their own Funko Pops, especially Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I'm loving what I can see so far, because obviously it's kind of a blurry photo. It's not an official glam shot that we're looking at here, but it's really awesome. He's got the red tights. He's holding the, I guess, scepter that is on fire, and obviously it's one of the ring entrances he did where he like blows the fire, because obviously Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So it's really cool that they did that. And I can't remember, I believe I know at one point in the early 90s, if I'm not mistaken, he came back to WWE and was just simply called, I believe, the Dragon. So I think that's where this is based off of, or I believe he did this sort of entrance when he had his stint in WCW. So I think they could have based it off of either or, but it's cool that they did this. I kind of wish that they would have done Ricky Steamboat with the white tights when he won the Intercontinental title from Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3, but maybe that'll be saved for another eventual pop in-ring moments with a new Randy Savage, and they could repurpose that WrestleMania 3 ring. And then we got Rhea Ripley here, which is really cool because it's a new wrestler that they have not made into pop form before, just like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and it's a current WWE superstar, which I'm glad that Rhea Ripley is getting her own pop. I kind of like this pop a little bit better than the Bianca Belair one that we had gotten from the previous waves of WWE pops. And I mean, Rhea Ripley is pretty cool, and I mean, in this version that we're looking at, it's clearly current Rhea Ripley, where she is a part of the Judgment Day with her black hair, and you kind of see, I believe, purple eyeshadow in this photo here, and it looks like it's in a simplistic pose, but it's all right. And I'm going to say right now, I think she is my odds-on favorite at the moment to win this upcoming year's Royal Rumble match for the women's side in 2023. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video on myself talking about the brand new WWE Funko Pop wave, make sure you smash that like button, comment in the comment section below, and let me know your favorite pop as terms to this wave, including the ones that weren't officially announced. And as said in the little intro, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.